Hello, welcome back. We had a brief introduction to HTTP in the last video. In this video, we are going to study the structure of a URL and the request and response headers and an example of getting request monitored by Fiddler to understand how it works at a low level. I'm sure you are using URL every day. Now, let's have a look at a URL and think about the URL structure. Let's see what each part means. The first part is the protocol in HTTP-based applications. The next part is the host we want to connect. And then the two protocols used are HTTP and HTTPS, as we know. And we use HTTP, the port will be used is 18. And when using HTTPS, the port will be 443. In the read, we can see the resource or the file location in the server. In this example, the directory is a content section. We have the question mark symbol that indicate the query conditions. These are the parameters that will be passed to the section of pages for processing purpose. Alternatively, we can use POST method to submit equivalent data to the servers and accomplish same tasks. Now, let's talk about headers. Headers are a core part of HTTP requests and responses. They describe how the client and the servers talk to each other and also provide some information about the transaction. Here, as we can see, we have two kind of headers. One is a request header, another one response headers, also known as client header or a server header as well. Maybe we can see from this Fiddler software. As we can see, when we access this web page, we got this header. As we can see, the request header, which also known as client header. Here we can see it supports different format of content. We can have a text, HTML file, as well as image, etc. And also the accept coding, which can be gzip, which is the compressed format, and also deflated. And also the concept language and the user agent, which means the web browsers and the operating system you are using, etc. And also it can set cookies on your local web browser as well. In the below over here, we can see the response header, also known as server-side headers. We have cache control and date and the expire of the sessions, etc. And headers can be different in the different web pages. As you can see here, this header is a little bit different from the previous one, as we can see over here. Here we have expired and Flask, X process time, etc. By the way, this monitor tool called Fiddler, and I will show you how to install and use these tools when we try to analyze a web page and try to crawl data from certain web pages. Actually, we can view the content of the web page here in this monitor. As we can see, we have the HTML over here and also the JavaScript over here. And in fact, if we want, we can view the images as well. And here we can see send to the http.org. Okay, that's all for the HTTP request for now, and see you in the next video.